Hello everyone, this is Andrew from Crown Academy of English. Today's lesson is about the indefinite pronouns everything, everywhere, everyone and everybody. So, a very quick revision on pronouns. So pronouns are words that replace nouns in a sentence. And there are two types of pronouns. Number one, definite pronouns, and they refer to something specific. Here is a common example. I have a new computer. It is a laptop computer. So the word it, this is the pronoun, and it is a definite pronoun because it refers to something specific. It refers to computer. Okay, we're talking about the computer. It is a laptop computer. Okay, so we're giving more information about the computer and we're using the definite pronoun it. And type number two, indefinite pronouns. So this is the opposite. So they are not specific. They are more general. And the word everything, this is all one word, everything is an example. And this word means all of the things. All the things or all of the things. And here is an example. The thief stole everything in the garage. Everything in the garage. So as you can see here, this is much more general. This is referring to lots of things, not one specific thing. Okay, so that is why we call it an indefinite pronoun. So this is the first example of this lesson. So in this video, you will learn 4 common indefinite pronouns. Everything, everywhere, everyone, and everybody. You will learn the meaning, use, and grammar rules for each word. You will also learn the difference between everyone, all one word, and everyone, 2 words. Okay, this is a source of confusion to lots of people. So I'm going to explain to you the difference, and it's a big difference, between this and this. Okay, so let's start. Let's look at the meaning of these words. So everything means all of the things, the total number of things. Okay. Everywhere, and this part of the word is the clue, means all of the places and or the total number of places. And everyone and everybody, these two things, they mean the same. They have the same meaning. And the meaning is all of the people or the total number of people. Okay? So yes, everyone and everybody, they have the same meaning. However, everyone is slightly more formal and it is therefore more common in writing. But honestly, the difference is very, very small. Okay? Both of them are perfectly fine and correct. Okay? If you're writing, yes, I would have a slight preference for everyone if you're writing. Okay? Finally, notice the spelling of all of these words. Look at the spelling. It is one word. Each word is only one word. It's not 2 words. So everything, it's all one word. Everywhere, it's one word. Okay, that's very important. Now, let's look at a very important grammar rule before we come on to some examples. There's lots of examples later in the lesson for how to use these words, but it's important you understand this important grammar rule. So this is the meaning. You've already seen this. Okay, this is just a very quick summary of the meaning. Now, the meaning, as you can see, is it's sort of a plural. Everything, all of the things, everywhere, all of the places. So the meaning, the concept, the idea, it's a plural. But in terms of the grammar, in the sentence, the word is singular. Okay, so in the sentence, the grammar rule is that these words are in fact singular. We treat them as singular in terms of the syntax and the rules, the grammar rules of the sentence. So what does this mean? Well, the conclusion is that we must use the singular form of verbs with these words. Okay, because remember we have the subject and the verbs must agree. If we have a subject, if one of these words is a subject, then the verb that we use must agree with the subject, and so it must be, the verb must be in the singular form. Okay, so let me give you an example. Everything is expensive. This is correct. We have used the verb be in the third person singular. This is the third person singular of the verb be, because this is a singular word. But the meaning of this is obviously like it's a plural. The meaning, the concept is plural, but the syntax and the grammar is singular. So this is wrong. Okay, this is the third person plural of the verb be, are. So this is not right. This is a big mistake. And it's the same with everywhere. Everywhere was noisy. Here we have the verb be, the past form of the verb be, and this is the third person singular, was. And this is wrong. This is the third person plural. And here we have an example of the present simple, a verb in the present simple. Everyone works hard. So this is the third person singular. Okay, I work, you work, he, she, or it works with an S. Okay, it's a singular, but there's an S. It's a bit confusing, but this is the singular form. And this is wrong. Everyone work hard. Work here, this is the third person plural. They work. So this is wrong. This is a mistake. It's a very, very important rule. When you use all of these words and they are the subject of the sentence, then the verb must be in the singular form, third person singular. Okay, so now that we've done all the boring grammar, let's look at some example uses of all of these words. So everything. So we know it means all of the things and the total number of things. So mother asks, have you done your homework, cleaned your room and brushed your teeth? And the child replies, yes, I have done everything. I have done everything. I have done all of the things. All of these things. Everything is destroyed. Everything is destroyed. And again, here in blue, I've written the verb to remind you that the verb must always be in the third person singular. Everything is destroyed. Everywhere. So reminder, it means all of the places and the total number of places. So a very common example, when you're looking for something, you've lost something. I have looked everywhere. I've looked everywhere, but I can't find my keys. And this used to happen to me very often when I was younger. I have looked everywhere, but I can't find my keys. Okay, so I've looked in all of the places. I've looked in the bedroom, I've looked under the bed, I've looked in the living room, I've looked in the car. I can't find my keys. Everywhere. And this is a sign, a very common sign that you see in a shop window on a Sunday, because everywhere is closed on Sundays. Everywhere is closed on Sundays. Okay, so everywhere, all of the places, okay, everywhere is closed on Sundays. Again, this is a singular form. So this must be singular. So here we have the third person singular of the verb be. Everyone and everybody. So don't forget, these words have the same meaning. All of the people, or the total number of people. I like everyone at my office. I like everyone at my office. So I like all of the people. I like this man, this lady, and this lady. Okay, I like everyone at my office. And everyone likes the boss. So here is, I think this is the boss. Okay, the boss is here, and everyone likes the boss. She likes the boss, she likes the boss, and he likes the boss. Everyone likes the boss. And again, I've put the verb in blue because this is the third person singular of the present simple. I like, you like, he, she, or it likes with an S. So singular, third person singular. Okay. Now, there is an advanced rule for everyone and everybody. So we're talking about people with this. And remember, with people, we can also have possessives. We can talk about, possession. So when we refer back to everyone or everybody with a possessive, then the problem is that we don't know if all of the people are male or female. Because in English, with the possessives, we have male or female, his object or her object. Okay, so we don't know which one to use. So we have two choices of solutions to this problem. Okay, so solution one is we use a singular and we say his or her. So let me give you an example. Everyone has a locker for his or her belongings. Okay, belongings, this just means things. So everyone has a locker for his or her belongings. Okay, so the problem is that we don't know, inside this word, we don't know if the people are male or female. Maybe they're all male, maybe they're all female. We're not sure, we don't want to offend anybody, so we say everyone has a locker for his or her belongings. Okay? And solution two is to overcome the problem, we use a plural and we say their. Okay? So this makes it easier to say because we're only using one word. So here we say everybody has a locker for their belongings. For their belongings. Okay, so it's easier to say because it's one word. Okay, and it's more neutral as well. It's a neutral word, so everybody understands that in this word there will be male and female. Okay, so it's a much simpler solution. This is slightly more formal. I would recommend that if you're writing, this is probably the slightly better solution. This is the most common when you're speaking. Okay, when you're speaking, you'll hear this a lot. Okay. Now, everyone compared to everyone. So this is, you already know the meaning of this one. You already know how to use this one. But this is different. This is two words. So I'm going to explain what this means. So first of all, a very quick summary of this. Everyone is an indefinite pronoun. Everyone refers only to people. We only use this for people. And it means all of the people. And an example that you've already seen, everyone is friendly. Everyone is friendly. So, okay. So you already know this. Now, let's look at this. Everyone. So the first thing to realize is that this is two separate words. The first word, every is a determiner. We call this a determiner, and it is modifying the pronoun one. So this is a determiner, and this is a pronoun. Remember, a pronoun replaces a noun. So what is this replacing? Well, the pronoun one is referring to or replacing a thing or person. So this is very important. This can refer to a thing, an object, or person. Remember here, it only refers to people. Refers only to people. Well, this one refers to a thing or person. And most of the time, I would say it's a thing. The most common use is a thing. So let's look at an example. Mark has 3 cars. Every one of them is red. Every one of them is red. So this is the pronoun one, and it is referring to an object, to a thing, the cars. Okay, so we're saying every one of the cars is red. Is. So it's singular as well. Every one of them is red, because we're talking about each individual one of them. Okay, so it's quite a subtle difference. It looks like a subtle difference. It's 2 words. It's exactly the same pronunciation, but the meaning is very, very different. Okay, so be careful. Be careful with this. Another alternative to help you understand this is replace this with the word each. Each one of them is red, and you have the same meaning. Each one of them is red. So if you understand each one of them, then this will help you understand this. Every one of them is red. Okay? So that is the end of the lesson. And here is a very quick exercise for you. Not an exercise, but a summary of this lesson. I hope that everyone has understood everything. There were many examples in this video. I hope that every one of them was clear. And I also hope that everyone will share this video on social media. Thank you very much. I hope you've learned some things from this lesson. Write a comment in the video below the video. Yes, and I really do hope you share it and give it a like, and maybe subscribe if you haven't already subscribed. So that's the end. If you're preparing for the IELTS exam, then click here for information about our IELTS online course. And here are some other videos that I recommend.